Hello my friends, this is Henshin Hen. I wanted to show off this piece of memorabilia that I've had in my collection for at least a decade. This is a promotional poster for the original Trilogy when it came back in 1997. This is actually from Mexico, a promotion that is with the Mexican company equivalent of Frito-Lay's. They're both owned by PepsiCo. This is Sabritas. So you can see it's got the Mexican Trilogy here. It's in Spanish. Edición Trilogía, La Guerra de las Galaxias Especial. So regardless how you feel about this edition, this is still a cool poster. Very near and dear to me because it reminds me of all the times that I went to Mexico as a kid and would grab these snacks and enjoy the prizes and the things that were included in it. So it's got the little promotion here, so it'll come with these octagon shaped little disc that you would get and you would play with those. So of course it says juega, so that's Spanish for play. Sabri Galacticos. The game was a version of rock paper scissors where you would play with the Death Star, the cape, and the lightsabers. And so the Death Star would defeat the lightsabers would defeat the cape, and the cape would defeat the Death Star. In it, inside, on the backside, so you'll have one here, so it's a two-way battle where you'll have the first one that's visible, and then hidden would be the second symbol. So you would have one of these in the red area, and you would use the red little lens to discover which one was in there. So the rules of the game are that you're competing for two of these octagons. You put two of them on the line, and you have a 2-round battle, but using one octagon. So within the one octagon that you choose, it'll be your round 1, and then the hidden one inside would be round 2, which would be another one of these. So you'll go ahead and play. Then you'll have your revenge, as it states here. So we'll say you'll ask for the revenge, and then you go ahead and use Secret Force, and then see. If you win both rounds, you take your opponent's 2 octagons, but if you only win 1 round, then it's a tie. So it's all or nothing, essentially. To go over the Spanish text here, it'll say toss. So it'll say you'll toss your octagon, you'll choose it, put it in the playing field, and then you go ahead and play your version of rock, paper, scissors. So I'm assuming you just both toss them in there at the same time. Of course, you'll want it facing the right side and not the scenario side. So you can go ahead and play. You'll play the version of Galactic Rock, Paper, Scissors. It's got the instructions. And then it says which one beats which. And then it says that your rival is allowed to ask for the revenge if they lose or if you win. So then you're able to discover the secret force that's located inside the red area using the lens. If you win 2 rounds, then you get to keep your opponent's 2 octagons that they put in the line, or vice versa. If you lose your 2 rounds, they keep yours. But if you both end up in a draw, neither of you get to keep any. And then it says, collect them all. Over 50 designs available. And it says to look for them within the products for Sabritas. Of course, you have the all rights reserved here, the official Star Wars and Lucas film rights. So 1997, all rights reserved. Just take a moment to take it all in. So this would be in the walls, the glass, wherever the little stores that would have them, the promotions, they would be on the counter or on the wall, wherever the store owner would like to put them. But you'd see these, they would hype you up, and then of course you'd want to go ahead and buy the chips and play the game. But yeah, a very nostalgic piece for me. I'm glad that I was able to encounter it and I have it. This one's in pretty decent shape. I love it. Just as I mentioned, it was reminiscent of my childhood, so it's very fun to look back and see it. Not really something that you can go out and buy, so really cool. I consider it a nice little rare piece. Just wanted to share it with you all. Thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you on the next one. This has been Henshin Hen.